I don't know about you, but lesson 38 has got me feeling super cocky. Like, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. Shit, there is nothing my holy cookies cannot do. Like, can we just be honest here? Like, let me be frank with you. There is nothing my holiness cannot do because of who I am. It even says that in the lesson. Like, if you are holy, so is everything that God created. You are holy because all things he created are holy. This is like circular reasoning at its best. And all things he created are holy because you are. And you're holy because he is. And he's holy because you are. And everything in there, we can, yeah. There ain't nothing my holy cookies cannot do. There ain't nothing my holy cookies cannot do, because the power of God lies in them. So take that, bake sale. They'll be like, why are you charging $25 for 4 cookies? I'm like, because they're holy cookies and there ain't nothing they can't do. Fundraise. Here's the notes. So yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't really listen to Jesus hardly today, so you might want to go hang out with him, but the best thing he said, well, the first thing I said before I started daydreaming was that it's a wonderful gift of disciplining your mind. Basically because we're going to get out of victim mentality. The ego tells us stories. It tells us it makes us a victim with its storytelling. So Jesus just kind of went off on like the fact that like we have time to do 5 minutes of this. We have 5 minutes to get a coffee. We have 5 minutes to scroll on whatever stupid website you're looking at. So make the time to do the lessons. Or, here comes the threat, or your life will stay the same. And yeah, there I am being a grammar police to myself. Hey, do the lessons or don't. But if you don't do them, if you don't take this little bit of time to discipline your mind, you can expect your life, your dream, to stay the same. Now, the Pathways of Light was awesome because it said, listen, the reason that there is nothing your holiness cannot do is because you can give over any dream, any friggin' dream to the Holy Spirit. That's HS. It's not high school. It's Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit can help change any dream. Okay? Anything. It don't matter what you have going on in your life. What you need to start saying is, whoa, I am so excited to see the good that comes from this. So when your life is crashing down and you don't really see the solution, don't worry about it. Maybe you can't, but don't worry about the solution. The Holy Spirit's going to help change this dream. But you got to hand it over to Holy Spirit and see yourself giving permission to the Holy Spirit to help change the dream and say, you know what? I'm really actually very excited now to see the good that comes from this. The other thing that I totally was digging from this lesson today is that where it says, I have dominion over all things because of what I am. I think in the book it says, the purpose of today's exercises is to begin to instill in you a sense that you have dominion over all things because of what you are. And that to me was talking about the I am presence. And it's a good reminder that the words I am are so powerful. So whatever you say after I am, understand that you are claiming that to be yours. You have dominion over those things. Speak it and it is. I am holy. I am powerful. I am loving. I am kind. But do we utilize the I am presence like that? Do we utilize those powerful words? No, we're usually like, I am ticked off. I am tired. I am sick of this. I am sick of this. Think about the power of that statement. The power, it's powerful, but it's not beneficial. So really clean up your words, clean up your thinking, understand that you are holy, and because of that, you have dominion over all things. And you should start getting excited and being excited to see the good that comes from this, because we are having Holy Spirit take the wheel. Yes, take the wheel, Jesus. Take the wheel, Holy Spirit. I don't care. Just go. It's so cold outside. I'm just going to wear my jacket for the rest of the day. It's ridiculous. But yeah, hand it over to the Holy Spirit. Be like, you know what? I'm doing my best to dream better, but I have a shortcut, and it's called the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit can turn lemons into lemonade. I think that was in the Pathways of Light. We'll do that next. You know, like anything can be changed. Maybe you can't change it, but the Holy Spirit can. But actually you can too. But we're just starting in these lessons, number 38. This exercise today is to begin to instill a sense that you have dominion over all things. You don't actually believe that yet, but we're starting to figure that out. Starting to instill a sense that we have dominion over all things because of what we are. There is nothing my holiness cannot do because the power of God lies in it. And once we start understanding exactly what we are going to probably have a giant leap in faith. Yeah, and we will start getting cocky in a beautiful, holy way. Pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook, Lesson 38, Insights. There is nothing my holiness cannot do. This lesson reminds me of the opening statement of the Course. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. I equate holiness with remembering the truth of our wholeness or oneness. This world of separation is a dream. In truth, in reality, there are no problems. Nothing real can be threatened. Love cannot be threatened. What is not love is a dream and is coming from the false mind that makes up dreams. When put in Holy Spirit's hands, any dream can change. Lemons will be turned to lemonade when put in Holy Spirit's hand. Once I put a problem in Holy Spirit's hand, I can confidently say, I can hardly wait to see the good that comes from this. The Holy Spirit can bring peace to my mind with any perceived problem if I let it. The Holy Spirit brings me a reversal in thinking. I see the whole situation differently. I see that every perceived problem comes from false thinking, and false thinking can be changed. I can be taught to bless instead of curse. I can be taught to see peace instead of conflict and fear. I can be taught to see past every form the ego mind makes up to the constant, eternal light of truth that is always there behind the dream story. I can be trained to open up to the truth behind every dream, behind every problem. I can be taught to hold to the truth. The truth is true and nothing else is true. Herein lies the peace of God. Herein lies the love of God, and herein lies the healing idea that I can extend love instead of the ego's lies in every situation. There is nothing my holiness cannot do. For me, the most remarkable statement Jesus makes in regard to today's lesson is that I have dominion over all things. It is a statement of freedom and a release of the need to control. For me, dominion means to be that which is whole, and all circumstances and events and relationships are experienced accordingly. It seems that every lesson weaves a powerful thread of inspiration to be aware of my wholeness, to be in the moment, to be love as I was created. What a tremendous burden is lifted from my mind when I accept that peace and joy are not dependent upon my outer circumstances, but that how I perceive my outer circumstances are the effect of whether I am being peace and joy or not. What a sense of freedom to be in a moment where I truly accept and need not control anything to be fulfilled. It occurs naturally if I just make the choice to be in love and allow it to flow. pathwaysoflight.org. All right, thanks for joining me. That was good. That was all good. I love holy cookies. I love the idea of being able to really say to myself, maybe not even say out loud. I mean, we'll just hold up on that cockiness for a sec, but just saying to myself in a comforting, reassuring, fantastic way, there is nothing my holiness cannot do because the power of God lies in it. So if I really truly believe that, I really can just be like, hey, there's a solution for everything. The Holy Spirit can help change any dream. All I need to do is sit back and get excited to see the good that comes from this. And things could be really, really bad, and they are in a lot of aspects of my personal life. And like, what if I just totally changed the game in my head and been like, and be like, I'm excited to see how Holy Spirit works this one out. I'm good luck, you know what I'm saying? But because I want it to be worked out, because I want to find a solution, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. So if I just get into that state of believing that, and then I can receive that which I need to know. It's a good lesson, you guys. It's a good lesson. So anyways, good job making it to lesson 38. There is nothing my holiness cannot do in the situations involving everything, involving my living situation, involving what I want to do with the rest of my life. I don't know. There is nothing my holiness cannot do in the situation involving people in my life. The way they see themselves, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. I really can use my holiness for good. It's very interesting. Your holiness, then, I'm going to read from the book for a sec. Your holiness, then, can remove all pain, end all sorrow. It's pretty good. And can solve all problems. Like, seriously, what are we complaining about? Yeah. There is nothing my holiness cannot do because of the power of God that lies in it. Wow. So do your lessons. Do your lessons, or else your life will stay the same. And dang, that's scary.